Hey guys, Jason the X for SC and Sly, powered by Cinelings.com, and this is the figure review of the Star Wars The Black Series Kanan Jarrus figure. Now, I am so glad I got this. Special shout out to my buddy Sean for helping me get these figures, but man, I was really excited for this guy, and I tell you why, because he doesn't really have a real-world counterpart other than what we've seen on the Rebel series. So to see him in this form from the animated version, I'm really digging it. But this is a good and solid figure. I can't wait to show you guys more. But first, I gotta show you the packaging it comes in. So you got the Star Wars The Black Series packaging. I love the box art for this because, like I said, we haven't really seen this type of artwork for this particular character. You got Kanan Jarrus. He is number 19 out of the series. On the back, you got a little bit of a bio. Pause here to check that out. Inside, you know, Kanan Jarrus, you know this Black Series stuff. So anyway, let's get him in here. And look at this guy. I mean, like I said, for a guy that doesn't have a real-world counterpart or any type of artwork to go off of or a character design, they did really well with this. And I like how he looks. That he's got the face down pat, I think. He got his nice little ponytail here. The armor right here with the little design on it. The strap across the chest. And yes, his lightsaber does break apart into various components on his belt, which we'll get into there. I love the way the pants look. This is a good color for them. You have the knee pads, the boots here. Everything about this figure is very, very well done. It's one of those times where the Black Series just really nails the figure. The paint, the sculpt, the face, everything is good. And he doesn't have those crazy eyes like I was talking about with Eric Gibbs from the Father Gamer podcast, which you should totally check out. But yeah, nice job on this guy. Now, accessory-wise, and this is where this figure shines. You've got, of course, his blaster, which fits very well into the holster. Now, one thing I will say about this guy is his hands are very tight. In fact, it seems like him and Ahsoka from this line, it's a little difficult to get their hands in. Just keep that in mind. So he can hold his blaster very well. He's got the trigger finger for it. But the other cool design is the lightsaber. Now it pegs in right here to relive that infamous scene where he pulls off the lightsaber and puts it together and starts wreaking havoc. You see, you do have a peg for the back belt, and you got this little cross peg here. Well, it's a peg here, and then the hilt kind of makes the rest of the cross peg. And then you can plug the two together. They are angled so you don't mess it up. It only goes in one way. And there you have the saber. And he does have a detachable blade, which you can pop right in there. And you can put it in his hand. Now, it is made out of that soft plastic we've seen with a lot of sabers, but his saber seems very beefy. Like, in comparison, here is with the lightsaber from Luke. And you see the blade is a lot thinner, which I actually was expecting this blade to be thinner because of what we see on Rebels. But the blade is very thicker and longer, phrasing. Even the hilt is a little bit bigger, and I dig that. It's kind of a different design. But yeah, he can hold it in either hand, and like I said, he can plug it onto his belt. He does have the loop there, but there's no loop on his belt for it. Articulation-wise, his ankles do rotate up and down. Well, they rotate, and they go up and down, you got the double-jointed knees on this guy. Now, he does have a thigh swivel here. But the thigh swivel here is hindered because of the holster. You can get a little bit of play out of it, but I honestly would not mess around with it just because that's about as far as it can go, and after that it starts to stretch. He does have the universal hips, and you can move those out without the holster getting in the way too much. Got a ball jointed ab crunch. No waist articulation. Shoulders will go up about yay far, and they do fit very well with the design of the shirt. Now, of course, this arm is a little bit hindered because of the armor on his shoulder. It kind of runs right into the other piece of the armor, but it still does pretty well. And the head is on a hinge and ball joint. It is hindered by the ponytail in the back. But yeah, I mean, just looking at this guy, though, I love the beard, the look of him. He really is probably one of my favorites. And ironically, this line is only like 3 figures, and all of them are pretty good. Actually, all of them are solid. But Kanan is one that I think I saw it at San Diego Comic-Con. I was like, I can't wait for that figure, and here we are almost to the summer again. Excuse me, I'm just trying to get this on here, and it's being difficult. It's being very difficult. There we go. One thing I almost forgot, and I forgot it with the last video review I did. Here he is next to Darth Vader. So you get a bit of a size comparison. So just throwing that in, hopefully we can continue on with the review. So I'm glad we finally got this. I definitely want to see more Rebels characters. I know we got Sabine coming. I'm not sure who else, but yeah, definitely want to get Sabine. I'm willing to buy all of the Rebels Star Wars The Black Series figures. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this review. Like, subscribe, give me some comments down below. But until next time, guys, catch you later.